Hey guys, this is Bill Cannon from Awesome Engines. Actually, Bill Cannon's garage. We are here with Frankie Timmons' 632 Pro Street motor. He did a pump gas motor. It's like 10.5 to 1. Got 35 degrees total timing on it. It does have the new Brodix BB3 363 port. 350 intake valve. Runs very well. We got a flat top piston, we got a crawler crank in it, we got an H-beam rod with a 2000 bolt, we got a nitrous wrist pin, nitrous ring, and we got a set of MLS gaskets. We are going to jug this thing. Motor just did 857 horsepower at 6,400 RPM, and it did 773 foot-pounds of torque, but the timing is down a little bit. The more RPM it got up, I got a couple EGTs approaching like 1400. I need to put like 36 degrees timing with the 93 octane, but this is a street motor. It does have a QFT. This is a 1450. It's a new carburetor that we're just trying for the street. It's done about 20 more horsepower than my regular Pro Street motor with the 360 Dart head or 355 Awesome Engines head. It does have a Moroso Pro Eliminator pan kick out. It's got a 4 3/4 crank, of course. It's got the new Merlin splay cap block. The Merlin's doing a really good job with their blocks now. What else has it got? Ploys, you know, double roller, all the good stuff. Billet timing cover. MSD, new black distributor. I've got a heavy spring and a light spring with the 375 pill in it. So I'm only giving it about 16 degrees total advance. So the base timing set at 20. It starts good, don't kick the starter back. I do have a vacuum pump on it. There's no blow by with the motor. I've been over it like 4 times now with valves. I just turned it to 7200 on that pole. And at 72, the EGTs were at 1400, so I know it needs 2 more degrees time. It'll probably make about another 15 horsepower. I did not open up the dyno room to give it fresh AC air. It is what it is. It's not the best day. The correction factor is like 106 right now. It is hot in this room. I don't push fresh air in this room. I suck hot air out. So the motor is actually struggling to get its own air. And a lot of people don't know this. I'm swinging a 50-pound flywheel, and there it is, along with the flywheel on the machine that starts it, with a 15-pound dry shaft, 70 or 80-pound absorber. This thing, the rotational weight that it's swinging to keep it nice and smooth on the dyno is pretty heavy. Does have an ATI dampener, of course. All my motors get an ATI dampener. They all get a Moroso pan. They all get a Moroso 3 or 4 vein air pump. I did use a Moroso 22175 standard volume oil pump at 67, at 7,000 RPM. That had 67 pounds of oil pressure, and it was still climbing, slowly but sure. Lucas 20W50 break-in oil. It's got 3,700 parts per million. You'd be a fool not to use that. Other than that, it's got a big tube header, 2 3/8, 2 1/4, 2 3/8, 5-inch collector. We are going to put this in a Nova. We're going to put a small shot of nitrous on it, run some 850s. That's all the car's legal, if it'll handle that. But the torque is nuts on this thing. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to put this on YouTube. And Frankie Timmons, this is one bad mama, and don't worry about any 69 Camaros over there. You got it covered. See you, buddy. Let you look at it. There is this is all Brodix. It's their new CNC match-ported manifold. And I'll give you the number right there, if you can see it. It is a quick fuel. It's got the 4-after. It's a 1450 MSD. It's got a Dart valve cover just for the vacuum pump. Frankie is a Brodix man. Richard Masker would probably be mad at me for putting this on my website, but I love Brodix too, and the customer loves Brodix, so the customer wanted Brodix. That's what he got. All those heads are pretty much the same until you get to about a 20. You know, of course, 18, 14, 12, 11, now 9 degree with their BD head. It's bad, but this is a very nice street motor. Crawler crank, Endura, scat rod, ARP 2000 bolt. Do not pay attention to what he says about the torque. These bolts all got torqued at like 90 to 95 to pull the stretch to 6 thousandths stretch on that bolt. Anyway, she's a bear. I hope that all is good. Not a leak on her anywhere. She's good to go. There's that Moroso kick-out pan, as you can see it. I love Moroso. Frank at Moroso is absolutely part genius, I guess, but all those boys up there at Moroso do a very nice job. Actually, this is Bill Cannon signing off with Awesome Engines. we will be changing up our name. Other than that, I'm gonna let you go. I am feeling better. I'm all recovered from the head injury and the cancer. Doctor just gave me a clean bill of health. I still can't pick anything up but 10 pounds, but I'm alive. All right, guys. See you later, and maybe see you at the track next year. Bye.